We about to get down and dirty with the Shed. The memo for the Grammy said no breasts, no legs, but they didn't say no ribs, and that's what we got going on. How's it going? Brooke and Brad in the house. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you. Glad to see you gloving up. You about to get on it with those ribs?
Well, yeah, you guys got to show me what to do, and I'm ready to do whatever it takes to get these things cooking because they look
awesome.
So good. Now, what are we working on right here, Brad?
All right, well, what we've got is our rib rub, which is 16 ingredients. We start with dark brown sugar. So I sprinkled a little bit on there, but now we got to rub it on there because it is a rib rub.
Just get in like that?
Yes.
Just start rubbing it down. Give it a little love, stuff like that. Now, the Shed, guys, tell the folks where y'all are located and what's all going on at the Shed.
Oh, I'll tell you what, we are located right across from USA University on the corner of Old Shell and University.
Okay.
We do have, and I don't know if a lot of people in Mobile realize that we have specials 7 days a week, whether it's Kids Eat Free on Tuesdays or the military discounts. We have a student special for $5. So come on in, you can check that out. They're also listed online, and we do live music free every Friday and Saturday. So we're really excited about that.
Yeah, always a good time. Like you said, that student special right next to South's campus. That's perfect. Right in between South and Spring Hill. Everybody can come on out for $5 with specials 7 days a week. That is fantastic. So these are baby back ribs. This is one of your specialties. You guys brought tons of food, too. What's going on over there?
I'll tell you what, this is called the Family Feast. We are featuring, in the next 2 weeks, we're bringing out our new menu. It's all the good, same old slow smoke Shed barbecue, but we've added some more combinations where if you got a group of people, like you said, college kids over at USA, they want to get fed and have a couple cold beverages, they come on over and they can get one family feast.
They can get the family feast, perfect for ordering up for any big sporting events or anything else like that as well. Mardi Gras right around the corner. You got a bunch of people to feed. That looks perfect. This is looking good, and actually we're setting up outside, so we hope to take this outside in the next segment and start cooking it up.
That's right. We're going to start the rib process, and remember, the Shed is a family atmosphere, so totally kid-friendly.
Hey, speaking of outside, take a look at that. That's what we got going on outside, looking so good. We're going to head on out there to check it out in just a little while. Thanks a lot, guys.
Fantastic. Thank you.
As promised, we're outside the Fox 10 studio right now, smoking up some of these fantastic ribs with Brad from the Shed. What do we got going on inside of here, man?
They're just falling apart.
Falling off the bone, that's the way you like them, looking so, oh man, look at that meaty goodness.
Boom, baby. Yeah, you can have a little bit.
Give me a plug of this, let me have some of this.
And I've also got a whole pork shoulder here that we're pulling off, and just as tender as it can be.
Look at that.
Falling right out of it.
That's incredible. Now, in the first segment, we rubbed the baby back ribs down, we gave them a little love. How important is that process to let them sit? How long do you want that stuff, that rub, to get in there?
We want to let them sit at least an hour, but we let them sit overnight at the Shed.
Nice,
so
I like that.
They just, all the flavors marry in there. We use pecan wood to smoke. This is old school barbecue.
Old school barbecue, you said pecan wood, that's pretty cool. And how long do you let them smoke? How long is that smoking process if someone's trying to do something like this themselves?
We will let the ribs cook for about 3 hours. A whole brisket like this, we'll let it cook for about 15 hours. So while you're sleeping, we're at the Shed cooking.
Cooking it up, slow cooking, slow marinating. That's the best way to go. And I also see in there that Shed spread. Is this something the folks can pick up?
Yep. You can grab it in the local grocery stores. And also at the Shed, we've got 4 different flavors, all of them good. So if you're cooking at the house, you can still get fed at the Shed.
Yeah, you want to use some of that Shed spread. So tell the folks one more time where you guys are located at once.
Located right off of the USA campus on Old Shell and University. We're open for lunch every day. Family atmosphere.
Sounds like a great time. Live music from time to time as well. Special 7 days a week. A lot going on at the Shed. Cooked up a lot of food right here as well. Man,
nice, tender. It's as juicy as it gets, baby.
That is as juicy as it gets. Tell you what, we got one more segment with you guys, but before we do that, I want to try to take a little bit more of this meat. I got to try it out to let you guys know if it's good, you know what I'm saying? And it is. It's fantastic. I wouldn't be doing my job otherwise. All right, we'll be right back with more with these guys in just a little while. Thanks a lot, Brad. Back with Brad and Brooke from the Shed, working on our baby back ribs. Last segment, we were outside smoking these bad boys up, and Brad, you told me that I'm going to smell like barbecue the rest of the day. I told you that's my goal every day.
That's right. That's right.
So it all works out, and now we're back inside. We brought all this goodness back inside. What are we all looking at? You guys cooked up so much stuff this morning.
Definitely. We've got our whole brisket that we've sliced, our rack of baby backs that just literally fell apart. Get you one of those.
So good.
And we also have our pork shoulder that is just falling off the bone, tender. And we finished our pulled pork and actually finished up our platter right here. We call it the Big Joe Turner. So this is for the family.
There it is. A big family platter. Feed your family and a couple other families as well. There's tons of food on that thing. We want to talk about a big national barbecue event that's coming up too.
Yes, the National Barbecue Association Convention is having their annual convention here in Mobile.
Awesome.
Now each year they choose a different city. It's been in Memphis, obviously, Barbecue Memphis.
Sure.
And then they realize how basically predominant the barbecue world is down here in the South, Mississippi and Alabama region. So they're bringing it here this year, and it's in late February, the 19th through the 23rd. Everybody's invited, and come on out and get fed by the shed, but also by a lot of the national pit masters that you've seen on TV and at different barbecue competitions around the world. So we're inviting everybody out for that.
Sounds like just a fantastic time. Now, last time we talked about that shed spread, also looking at your sheet here, there's plenty of other flavors as well that folks can pick up. Tell me about some of those.
We started with our Southern Sweet. That's what put us on the map and made us the barbecue joint that we are today. And now we have a mustard and a vinegar sauce, because, you know, barbecue is regional, so we wanted to give our shout out to those regions.
Sure.
And you can get them all at the shed, and they will be available on about 2,000 grocery store shelves starting in March.
Music, great food, a family environment. You want to check out the shed on Old Shell, and guys, I guarantee you, this whole thing is going to be destroyed by the Fox 10 staff once Studio 10 ends here in just a little while. Thank y'all so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back with more Studio 10, and this stuff's going to be gone before you know it.